Bachelor of the Wall.
Despite the secrecy of elves, humans have been aware of the creatures for millennia, though most European records go back only to the 10th century. That they were known much earlier is testified in names. Old English, elfwine, elf friend, elf ed thee, elf, advise. And Elgar, originally Elfgar, elf spear make the point well. Earlier still are the names of places. Elvenden in Oxfordshire, the Hill of the Elves, the Alden Valley, Valley of the Elves, and Eldon Hill all testify to the existence of elves, and indeed, their preferred habitat types. Elves in folklore and literature. Elves have always captured popular imagination and regularly appear in art and literature. So, if you can't spy one in the wild, you can content yourself with finding these mystical creatures in popular tales. In A Midsummer Night's Dream, 1595, William Shakespeare describes the elves of hills, brooks, standing lakes, and groves as fairy-like creatures, winged and dainty, no taller than a cowslip, able to curl up in acorn cups to hide. The powerful elves of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit, 1937, and The Lord of the Rings, 1954, however, are depicted as over 6 feet tall, beautiful, telepathic, and near immortal. Based on Norse mythology, Tolkien's ancient elves love nature and are skilled warriors. Terry Pratchett's Discworld Elves, 1992, are nasty creatures, incapable of emotion and prone to hurting humans, while the elves in J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series from 1997 are a downtrodden, domesticated lot enslaved by wizarding families to undertake the housework. Freedom is granted only by a gift of clothes, and some even resent the gesture. Laboring in the North Pole workshop and delivering presents on Christmas Eve, these industrious workers are usually garbed in green and red, sporting a jaunty hat. This is hardly ideal camouflage against the snow, so they should be easier to spot. Thus, elves are shapeshifters, changing in look and temperament in different tellings. The one thing they seemingly have in common is pointy ears. So, if in doubt, look to the lugs. Can elves speak? They may. This is largely speculation derived from their phylogenetic proximity to us, employ a primitive form of language. Reports of overheard conversations between elves are frequent in the historical record, and a recent incident in Iceland suggests that they are able to converse with humans. It was, it seems, the urgent matter of a road that was due to be built over elfin territory that prompted this atypical behavior. Respectful as they are of their fellow hominins, the Icelanders duly accommodated them. How many elves are in the UK? The population of elves in Britain has inevitably proved impossible to measure, with the general estimate being around 5,000 approximately that of the pine marten, and better than that of the Scottish wildcat, with only 400 or so. A genetic bottleneck, a lack of genetic diversity caused by a previous rapid reduction in population, has been blamed for the poor reproductive success of elves. Their existence has long been under threat from habitat loss, as ancient woodlands now cover just 2.5% of the UK. Prospects for the elf may be improving though. Efforts in Britain and elsewhere in Western Europe to rewild and plant more woodland will certainly help the beleaguered creature. If, like 80% of the British population, you have never seen an elf, then do not despair. Just keep looking in those wild, wild places.
Thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Till the next time, much love.